The Armageddon-class battlecruiser is the perfect example of the innovation and desperation. Almost exclusively created from the damaged or ruined hulls of lunar cruisers, they were designed and produced to fulfill the growing need for battlecruiser-level firepower. Effectively a refit of an existing vessel, the Armageddon is extremely easy to construct, though it has the cost of removing a frontline cruiser from service. This alone makes many fleet commanders think twice of converting too many of their lunars too quickly and running the risk of undermining fleet integrity. The very first vessel to be upgraded to the Armageddon class was the Orion, an already venerable vessel that suffered significant damage defending the world of Pyrrhus. After being nearly destroyed, the vessel managed to return to dock, where it was decided to upgrade the vessel to battlecruiser status. The upgrading procedure, while cheaper than building a whole new vessel, is not a simple one. Huge amounts of space in the vessel are filled with rerouted power relays and heavy machinery designed to boost the firepower of the existing weapons of the ship. The two battleship-grade lances on the dorsal spine further complicate matters for the crew inside, who now have to deal with 3,500 additional souls to man said equipment. Cramped conditions and short-lived systems of the vessel make service aboard the Armageddon particularly unpleasant for the 97 to 101,000 soul crew. Normally, these conditions would be considered too extreme, even for an Imperial Navy vessel to operate safely without the risk of mutiny or sabotage. What keeps these vessels popular is their incredible lethality. Equipped with 6 macro cannon batteries and 2 lances facing port and starboard that now reach the battlecruiser standard ranges and 2 long-range lances, it becomes an effective cruiser killer. Like the Lunar, its modular prow permits rapid refit of 6 torpedo tubes for a Nova cannon for highly decorated, connected, or wealthy commanders. Supported by a second Squadron Armageddon, they can damage or destroy enemy battleships with 2 concentrated volleys of fire. Armageddons are regularly used as flagships for small detachments of vessels and hunter-killer formations, supported by Endeavor and Endurance-like cruisers. The Ex-Cathedra, Hammer of Light, and Thunderchild would solidify the pattern's reputation during the Third War of Armageddon, even with the loss of the Thunderchild at the Battle of Pellucidar. Fourth wall break. Obviously, the Armageddon is a beast. On tabletop, it is an absolute monster of a vessel. It is actually, weirdly enough, the poster child for Battlefleet Gothic, as I have decided to not change it, the picture for this video, instead keeping the original box art Armageddon. Now, the irony is that the Armageddon wasn't even a takeable ship until the Armageddon book was released. So, Games Workshop artists, once again, not paying attention, but ultimately proving to be, rather prophetic. Now, my early years of BFG were exploiting this vessel. This is a beast of a battle cruiser. It competes directly with the Overlord for, sheer raw firepower at range. This thing is far more of a mid-range slugger. I have a lot of excellent battles with a lot of Armageddon kills in my fleet. It is probably the one ship that absolutely nobody should underestimate, as it can take on virtually anything in the game with a absolute lack of fear. It can fight anybody with no problem. A couple of things that I didn't really like was giving it the option of the Nova Cannon in the 2010 FAQ, but I understand why. Doing so kind of caused a problem. This vessel very much was the origin point of the battle cruiser, my standard cruiser trend, where people tried to make basically every cruiser have a battle cruiser equivalent. And in that regard, the Hades cruiser has the same problem. It's just an upgraded murder without any sort of without anything that really makes it interesting, and it creates a lot of problems. But the ultimate truth is, it's just one of my favorite ships. It is always good in performance. It always packs the wall up, and it does a great job at taking down bigger vessels, which not a lot of Imperial cruisers are very good at. It and the Gothic are really the only ships you have to take on the really big stuff when it comes to cruiser level formation. Anyway, what have you encountered with your Armageddons? Have they seen success? Comment down below, and if you haven't subscribed already, do so. It's good for me and it's good for you. We need to get this game as much visibility as we can, and that's one of the ways to do it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next video.